Welcome back, guys. I'm Mellowseven, and this is Football Manager 2018, and I think we're okay here with the light for the moment. I don't want to set anything up. I'm feeling lazy. We've got some good diffuse light, so hopefully it will hold for us. We have some CONCACAF World Cup qualifiers, except I don't really think this is Tunisia, so I don't really think that this is just a friendly here. So let's take a look at it real fast. Yeah, that's a friendly. We qualify from the 5th round, so we've got a little while for that to happen. So this is the roster I've got, and I've kind of given up on our version here, and I've just looked to see who players were good, essentially. So, but let's take a look and see who's been. Well, Kellen Acosta's been playing terrible. How's our defensive right? Simon Jones has been playing great. There we go. So we're gonna make that spot. Now this is gonna be Simon Jones' first cap, so he is excited. Hopefully he'll play well. We'll go with that. Do we have anybody else down here? Calderon's been playing well, but so is Horvath, so we don't need to make a change there. Stephen Collins at defensive left has been playing well. Dave Duke has not. It's not a huge jump. I mean, we can do a quick comparison with Mr. Duke there, and we'll take a look. Collins is faster, and he's playing better at the moment, so we're going to give him a chance. But Duke's better and a little bit younger and has more potential. So we'll have to see how that goes. All right, anybody else down here? Ryan Forsyth's played well, 7-2-2. Aaron Noyes hasn't played great. Let's do a quick comparison. I don't think we're going to make this swap, but you know what? You never know. Offensively, Noyes is better and more physical, but not hugely better, although he's got better vision. And Forsyth's better defending. Now, defending has been an issue for us, but we're not really playing a defensive midfielder. But you know what? We said at the beginning we were going to try to play players that are playing well. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to put them in. So we've actually got 2 defensive midfielders in there. I wonder if we not just drop these guys back. Just leave them as defensive midfielders. Not going to do anything fancy. And we're going to try that. I mean, why not, right? Defense has been an issue for us. And you can see we don't have a lot of spectacular. You know, Steve Collins is 110 there on the left. Dave Duke's only 123. You know, I mean, we don't have a lot of great. These players are essentially slightly better than what we have on average at AC Ajaccio. But this is international. This is supposed to be the best of the nation. They'd get their butt kicked by PSG. So, although PSG could be the best of all nations, so I guess that's not a fair. It's not a fair comparison. 7-6 for Jack Harrison here. He's actually here to play AMC for us. But you know what? Juan Pablo Torres has played well, and he's a youngster, 27 versus 30, so he could still be playing potentially next World Cup. He'd be 30, 31. Let's see. Chances 156, 2.21. We'll go with him. Anybody else has been spectacular? Hernandez obviously has been great. Do we give Hernandez the start? He's considered the higher cost player, the higher value player. 5 goals in 7. 0 goals in 3. Yeah, let's do it. But I think Nate comes in as a sub fairly quickly. Plus, we need to make sure that Hernandez gets 10 international appearances so we get paid, right? And so this is the roster we're going with. Now, the funny thing is, in the mail here, wherever it was, we got this big thing that said there were no surprises, right? Somewhere. Anyway, but then we get into the report, you know, the press conference. The reporter's like, "You've made 6 changes, surprising everybody." No, I clearly I didn't, because the last article said there were no surprises in my selection. So we did make 6 changes, but one of those was calling up the youngster who's played very well, and 2 of those were injuries, people who were injured last time, and we had 3 people dropped because of injuries this time. So the flu bug's going around the U.S. apparently right now, or at least around our team. So we had a bunch of players out. So out of those 6 changes, there were no real, 5 of those changes were injuries, really. And one of those was a youngster who's played really well. So not a huge difference in what we've been running, oddly enough. Now, U.S. under-20s swept their group for the under-20 championship. They won every single game by an average of 3 goals, absolutely destroyed them, and then lost 2-1 to Mexico in the championship. But they did qualify for the under-20s World Cup, so there is that. So let's go ahead. We will get into this match with Tunisia. We've just got the one match today, so we'll go through it pretty quick. See how it goes. Maybe. See how they do today against Tunisia. Uh, 1-1 draw. And our under-20 for the under-20s and our under-23s crushed them 4-0. Who played well? James Jennings. Okay. 2 goals. All right. Massiani's been getting better. Actually, yeah, I mean, pretty much everything's up. How old is he? Not you. You. 17. Okay. A little bit of the other team here. We don't have any matches for a few days for them. We can click over and look, and it will tell you down here when the next game is. I just noticed, at least on this one. So we can come here. So we got 11 games. So I say we give kind of everybody who needs it 90 minutes. I'll give Madu 90 minutes too. There we go. All right, so Tunisia, friendly, 7 players on international team. That's not too bad for our AC Ajaccio team. So Tunisia versus USA. So yeah, we'll run this. I mean, what the heck, right? Oh, volume. There we go. Got it just in time. Oh wow. Okay, well they're gonna play a 5 and then 1 striker. That's interesting. All right, I don't think we want to try to fight our way through the middle, so I'm going to say clear the ball to the flanks. And we may turn on hit early crosses. We'll have to see how it goes. No, I didn't. That's what everybody told me. It's funny how inconsistent it is about these selections. I wonder if it's just going to tell you, if you change 1 player, oh my God. It also said that I was supposed to be experimenting here, so maybe that's the surprise. Maybe I'm not experimenting enough with players and tactics. Maybe that's what they're talking about. I don't know. We shall see. And nothing going on. Well, I mean, we're getting shots, so, I mean, we're getting past that barricade that they put up in midfield there. All right, Horvath. Boots it up over the top. Out to Daba. Daba was injured last time, but he's probably either our best or next best. Hernandez! Oh, Hernandez, you needed to put that away. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, he and Pulisic are both pretty spectacular. And then probably, well, Nate Davis is still young, but he might be the next, just on potential. He's probably the next great one. And we'll have to put him in at halftime. Come on, guy. Hernandez takes it away and then gets it taken back away. Those are good-looking unis, though, aren't they? Both sides have pretty good-looking unis, really. I might even give the edge to Tunisia on this one. I like the simplicity of the white and red. The red stripe on one side and the blue on another is a little bit odd. I mean, yeah, I understand it, but it just... I don't know. I don't know. Well, shots have been equal. I didn't look to see how they were ranked. Not much happening. Going to be a quick episode. So clearly our plan from yesterday of the games got thrown off by this. Nobody's playing well. I'm going to take Hernandez out. He got his start. Let's put Nate Davis in. Just go with that. I'd kind of like this team to start, this is to start gelling at some point. This is probably pretty close to what we're looking at for the next couple years, I would guess. There's not really, I don't think, any huge surprises out there. There are some big weak spots. Defensive right and defensive left are both just black holes as far as American players. There's just no talent there. And so maybe we try to get away from that. I don't know. Maybe we look for some. Maybe we go with a defensive. Maybe we go 3 defensive centers with a defensive midfielder, and instead of going attacking wingers, you go mid left and right. To cover some defensive depth back there. That might be the way you got to go. I mean, there's just nothing there. There's no current ability. There's no potential ability. Davis, he gets in. He's got nowhere to go with it, though. He doesn't make the cross. He just stands there looking confused. He's like, well, I made it to the end, boss. What now? It was just wind sprints was all he was running. McKinney to Torres, and then they take it away from us. There we go, Brooks. A couple of the injuries were on defense as far as defensive centers for the flu. I think at least one of them was. Maybe the other was a defensive wingers. There we go. Come on, Daba. Oh, my gosh. Well, we've had our chances. We've had a clear cut. We've had a half chance. One off the woodwork. 8 shots. Not very accurate. Only 2 on target. Let's pause. Let's demand more. They'd probably swap out McKinney. Here, let's go to tactics. Let's move these guys up. I'm going to move Torres back for Forsyth. And then I'm going to put in Jack Harrison there. And we'll try that. See if we get something, and we're going to go on the attack. There we go. We got a shot. Got another shot. Can we put something away? Another shot. By the way, we hung on to our 17th place ranking for the last 2 updates. We haven't played any matches, so we improved a spot while not playing, and then we hung on to it for 2 more updates. And then we'll probably get a draw and drop a spot while playing, because that's how we seem to be doing it so far. Collins just gets it taken away. Okay. Well, the clock was ticking down. He had to take the shot. And I would agree, an especially forgettable draw. Not exciting in any way, shape, or form. But we didn't lose, but we didn't play well. And like I say, I don't think Tunisia is really supposed to be lighting the world on fire with their play. Let's take a look, see what they're ranked 25th though, so they're a similar ranked team at home. So I guess that's not as bad as it sounds. Probably, a similar team on the road. He didn't give me I have no requirements to play anybody a certain amount of time. Oh, club instructions issued. I lied. I missed it. Did it show in the 45 minutes? Because normally it's supposed to show the little 45. I screwed up. I wouldn't have done it. I didn't need to do it. I owe the Monaco coach an apology. And that's it. That's our last American friendly. And I'll be honest with you guys, at this point, probably, I just don't see the point in continuing it. It just kind of slows down the rest of the gameplay. I took it because I thought it made sense at the end of the Journeyman to take it. You know, we talked about this a little bit, but I think I'm going to resign from the U.S. I just don't. I mean, if a World Cup was closer, then maybe. But I don't really want to. It just wasn't a fun part of the game for me. So there we go. We're out. That's my apology for the Monaco head coach. I've resigned. I'm sorry. I screwed up. Actions have something. I was going to say reactions, but that's not the word I'm looking for. Consequences. And I will self-impose a punishment of leaving the U.S. Coaching. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you tomorrow with the continuation of our AC Ajaccio. Cheers.